Alright.
Let's get this episode.
Yeah, let's get rolling.
Because I don't know what you're going to talk about.
I think you'll play off
and
pretty
clones.
good. It's going to be an interesting show.
Sounds like Star Wars
it's
versus Star Trek.
It'll be interesting. It's one of more of those thought. It's not going to be. I don't know if it'll be funny.
It's one of those thought-based ones because we're so known for that. We're known to be deep thinkers. Fuck. This episode is going to suck.
Hey, this is Joe and Tom from Drunk Under the Sun.
Another fucking fun drunk episode coming to you courtesy of Drunk Under the Sun. Anything your life's work could have been ahead of you. Tom and Joe from Drunk Under the Sun.
Join us every week on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Yeah. Podcast that's about anything and everything under the sun.
Check it out.
Joe's drunk.
Yeah, we both are fucking drunk.
Stop it.
Welcome back to Drunk Under the Sun with Tom and Joe. Tonight, I wanted to go back to an episode we did a couple episodes back. Tom wound up seeing a flying squirrel.
I think it was.
I think it was, too.
I think it was. Hopefully you can see it behind me. You gotta send me that footage, and you will see.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, you won't.
We didn't get footage.
I didn't get footage of it.
Ruined the whole show. Whole show was shit.
Like Tom
After
did
that, the whole thing fell apart. But before it fell apart, we had agreed upon some sort of creation, intelligent design, what caused humans. And I think that only makes sense is because, like, if we were made in this God's image, he's a creator. That's what we do.
Us, right?
Yeah. He looked like us, and he creates, and what do humans do more than anything? We make shit. We make these houses. We make cars, planes, everything. We're creators as well.
Make stupid podcasts.
Yeah, stupid podcasts. And if we're making and creating, it only makes sense that if
someone
we were made
from another planet came and made humans. That's what Joe's trying to say.
No, but if God made us and he's the ultimate creator, it only makes sense that we're creators as well.
He's the ultimate creator.
Yeah. I mean, he's the ultimate creator. He created everything. He made us in his image. So therefore, if we're made in his image and he's a creator, we create as well. So that's what humans have done. And I don't know why this went to here, but I feel like, you know, in science, we were making all these progressions. We made cloning, right?
Oh, yeah, there's people who have cloned things.
And everybody's thinking, oh, we can't create humans or life, or that's blasphemous and all this stuff. Like,
it's crazy.
I don't think that he would be pissed about it. Because if we were creating life, just like he did, he'd be like, that a boy, I feel like.
You think he would?
Maybe.
That we learned what he did?
Yeah.
And we became gods ourselves?
Exactly.
So that's what you're saying?
Kind of.
You say that God would be proud of humans for cloning humans.
Making humans.
Because they are creating something in their image.
Exactly.
A flesh of their flesh.
Exactly.
In their image, just like he did.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of being something that he thought could never create like he did, now they're creating something so they're godlike.
I don't think he'd be pissed. I think he'd be proud.
You don't think he'd be pissed?
Because I feel that way about my daughter. If I see her doing something I'm interested in, and you're like, oh, she's really good, or doing this, you want to encourage that. You want to be like, yeah, that's great. If it's something you like and enjoy.
Like a proud parent.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be a proud parent who said, oh my God, you're doing what I'm doing. I'm so happy.
Exactly.
Like when your kid does what you do.
Yeah.
And they want to do what you do.
Exactly.
You're like, oh my God, that's awesome. That's just so awesome. Do you think God would be like that too?
I think so. I think that's what he would do.
That's a very interesting point.
I think that he would.
Which would make a fucking hilarious comedy movie. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, just to see, you know, the God side of it. Oh yeah, you're right. It would be funny, but I feel that that's the way it would be. Now, my question is, when it goes into cloning, this goes a little bit deeper, is, does that clone have a soul? Because you brought up, if we were just scientists in a lab in that show,
they would have no soul.
They would have no soul.
Do we have no soul?
I don't. That's not where I was necessarily going.
That's what it sounded like.
I was just asking, like, would that clone have a soul because we made it?
Right.
And what would... Like,
Again, that's a very interesting point. Like, which would make a hilarious comedy. That would make a funny-ass comedy movie.
What I think is, like, would they actually be able to be human? Or could we tell? Be like, oh, he's a clone. Or would they act like monkeys instead of people or something like that? What does a soul do to your body? what does it make us like us?
Different. What makes it so different?
Yeah. Well, and if we made this person, would it have a soul?
Like I said.
And how would they act? Like, would they be human? Could you tell? Could you tell that Tom was a clone and he had no soul?
I mean, the only thing I would say is, I guess, talk to someone who's cloned before.
I guess.
And see
but
what
they
happens.
don't know. They don't know. Well, you know, other countries probably clone
I
people.
think this. If you created somebody,
yeah,
right? Let's pretend you created somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
And you said, you know what? This is so awesome. Come and meet my parents, right?
Yeah.
And he walks to your car with you, goes to your house, and all of a sudden he murders your parents for no fucking reason. I don't think he's got a soul at that point. There's your test.
Yeah.
So you want to lose a life to see if he's got one.
I know. I would rather have him set it up like the Truman Show. Have this clone live in a society, and everybody watch him to be like, I see it.
That's a long test.
I don't know.
That's like studying for the fucking college finals. You just stay here for 15 years.
I don't know.
See if you murder anyone.
He wouldn't necessarily need to murder anyone. That was my whole question: is would those clones have a soul? Could we tell?
True.
And
I don't know.
Like I don't think it would be a bad thing. I don't think it would be a bad thing if we cloned people.
Well, see, I don't know the consequences. To me, I've seen what happens when you clone people. You become a tyrant of a galaxy.
Yeah.
Far, far away, a long time ago. And I would love to have a clone just so I can reproduce, take his organs.
That's a
and
movie
live
concept.
Forever.
It's Ewan McGregor's in a movie like that.
I would forever live. Yeah, it's called The Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then you remember that one we watched that was just like it?
Mystery Science Theater when they
made fun of it.
Yeah.
It was two clones trying to get off a fucking island.
Exactly. It might have been the original.
I don't know where it seemed like it.
Yeah.
Two clones trying to get off the fucking island.
Yeah.
And they have to get off the fucking island.
Yeah.
And the whole time it's so campy, so
Yeah.
awful.
I wish I knew the name.
I wish I did too, but those people on Mystery Science Theater made the fun out of it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
But that'd be a good use for clones.
I mean, that's what you... If you believe they didn't have a soul,
yeah,
then yes, it would be.
But it's still
because then you can keep a herd of yourself. Like in a pen, like a bunch of ewes just walk around like, rah! Like, well, that's Tom 1. Alpha Tom's over there. What do you use him for? I think I'm gonna use him for his legs.
Oh shit!
That one I'm gonna use his nose.
Oh man!
You know?
But that would still.
That
be
one's kidneys. Oh, that one. He hasn't drank at all yet. He's got. See that 4-year-old Tom? He hasn't drank nothing. All his fucking liver and his kidneys are going in me now. If you didn't believe they had souls, it's corral.
But wouldn't that be disturbing?
That'd be very disturbing.
Just
because they would look like you.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what are you going to take, Tom? Well, I'm killing another one of me. It's going to be great. I am the one! You ever seen that Jet Li movie?
No, but we talked about it. I know what it's about.
Kind of the same subject, but kind of different.
Have you seen Us? That's the same subject.
No, I haven't.
Because there's clones of people in the...
Thanks for ruining the fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert, motherfucker.
You've...
I haven't seen Us. It's the family killing each other,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Killing clones.
Yeah. I don't know if it's clones, but it's a double of yourself.
Anyways.
Yeah. But man...
That'd be wild.
How I don't think I could do it.
You don't think you could?
If that was legal, if I could have a Joe farm out back and...
All little Joes.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to.
You raise them.
If they turned into me, would I want to hang out with 30 of me? Oh, you're going tomorrow.
I need a new pancreas and I need it now. You are dead. I'm gonna harvest your fucking organs.
Geez. That'd be disturbing.
I don't know, man. That's a weird question, and I don't think anyone's gonna ever be able to answer that until you die.
Until you die,
and then
then I'm totally wrong. It's like God's like, why'd you promote that? You're
yeah, God's like, I would never be happy about that.
Why would you stay stupid?
Or what? I mean, on that long lines, like, what if you die and you don't go to no heaven or hell, but someone did create you?
Yeah.
Did you have a soul the whole time, or no? Then.
Well, you would only know if you died.
No. What if this happened?
Yeah.
Say you died, right? And there's no heaven or hell. You don't go anywhere. Your body just dies.
Okay,
it's
nothing.
Total
there's
blackness.
no soul, and you
total nothing.
Nothing. You're just
black,
gone.
Right?
You're gone. No consciousness anywhere.
Someone created you.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Someone created you, right? The whole time you were living, did you have a soul then? At that point?
Probably not then.
But what if your soul expires when your body expires? Why can that never happen?
Oh, that's a good question.
Why can your soul not expire?
I mean,
why is a soul got to be everlasting? What if a soul is something that has a purpose that drives you?
That's what religion says, though. Religion brings that in and says souls go on to this other thing. But if they don't, I mean, we don't know. Like, nobody living today knows what happened. So, like, yeah, maybe.
I mean, it could be an evolutionary thing. It could be that. It could be a creator thing. It could be that. It could be anything. And there could be nothing after. There could be. There could not be.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, and that's a good point about
There's only been a few people. There's only been a few people who claim they know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we have religions about.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know, Jesus and Muhammad, out of all the civilization of humans, have known.
Yeah.
Right?
Or at least said they know.
Said they know.
Because who knows?
No one else has ever said that.
Yeah.
Right? Except an atheist. You talk to a normal atheist, and they'll tell you. And they say, well, I know there's nothing after there. Well, why? Science doesn't prove it. Or whatever the fuck. No calculations, no algorithm leads this way. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Maybe that may be true, too. Yeah. Who the fuck knows, bro? I don't know, man. Some heavy thoughts for heavy questions. Yeah. I don't have the answers to.
Yeah.
I danced around the answers.
No, but you brought up a good point. But we're going to hit the beer tasting. Drink it or drop it.
Since Joe was talking about humans, clones, and whatever, we have something that in mythology, it's mythology. Whoa. So it's another one that tends to tell you that they know what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Mythology is the same thing as a religion, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, mythology is the same as religion. Just because someone doesn't believe it, it's a myth. Okay, whatever. But that somebody believed it at one point in time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So to me, it's the same thing. But the beer tasting he's gotten, it's a limited release. It says it's a pretty cool can. Phoenix. This light's catching really bad. So
I can bring a picture up.
Oh, there we go. There we go. The Phoenix.
What does the Phoenix do?
I made that go, and people are like, "What's a fucking Phoenix?" How are we supposed to know what a Phoenix is? I mean, you're supposed to know.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
Anyways,
so just in case you don't.
A phoenix is a bird, a mythological bird, that when it dies, it burns, and it dies usually by fire, I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong about
when
this.
it dies, it doesn't burn.
But it burns up, turns to ashes, and then from the ashes it rises as a new bird. Same bird, but newer. Right?
Yep.
So it evolves. That's the phoenix. So it matched to the topic.
Exactly.
Right, so let's see what this piece of shit tastes like. Yeah. Kind of tastes like shit.
You said 3 tastes.
I'm glad I only take smalls.
Well, we gotta take small things.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't taste that bad.
Yeah.
It says Jane Doe raspberry wheat. And you know what? I didn't know that it was raspberry. I sipped it, but I can taste the raspberry in it. 16 ounces, 1 pint. Yeah. So it's a wheat beer. Jane Doe, the Phoenix Brewing Company out of Mansfield. Fuck.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. It's not that bad.
Tom didn't say 4.8 alcohol percent.
Cool.
So I don't mind it. I do taste that raspberry though.
You taste the raspberry. It's not that bad.
It really isn't like clean, especially after you drank some water and shit.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna taste a lot better.
It'll clean your palate.
Yeah. I would say that I could drink it. I could drink it.
I could drink it. I really could.
I could drink it too.
But I don't think I could drink many cans of it. I think 1 or 2 of those I could drink just because of the sweetness.
Yeah.
Like the sweetness will get me in the end.
Yeah.
But for if someone who doesn't like alcohol taste, they could go for that.
I feel like the longer I would drink this too, the taste would build up and I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
So I would leave it to a minimum.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to get smashed on them.
Yeah. I think it's the type of beer it's a casual beer.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I would drink it if it was sitting there. It's like, oh, I had one of those, I'll grab it. But I wouldn't drink it a lot. Yeah.
Like I said, I would drink it as I wouldn't drink no more than 2.
All right.
Maybe 3 to most, and that's only because I know how I get.
But it's only 4.
I'll be like, fuck the taste. I'll just down it. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's the verdict. Tom, he would drink it. I would drink it. Just not a lot of it.
It's not a lot of it.
But anyways,
it
thanks
does
again
taste good, though.
for joining us tonight.
I think if you did drink a bunch of that, you puke the fuck up.
And
it would be awful.
Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know what color it is. I imagine it's red.
It's gotta be red.
Oh,
well. No, it's clear.
It is clear, yeah.
Clear.
Yeah.
Alright, raspberry fucking tricked us.
Anyways.
Obviously, the juice of raspberry is clear. I think that's how they make it, Tom. Sounds good. Anyways,
I think it's perfect.
thanks for tuning in.
Hell yeah.
Drunk Under the Sun. What were we talking about this?
This was
we talking about
humans' creation
humans,
bullshit.
The humans and their creations. So if you agree, like and subscribe.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. Peace out. Peace out.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Drunk Under the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking from Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week.
See ya.